This is Guhat, continuing from my first interview, where I explained one morning when I was 7 years old, after 2 years in the WARSLAVE camp, that I was lying down and we only had these straw, grass, ground beds to lie upon, which was made out from the ground, nothing soft. And they'd given me too much of that ointment stuff, which they did every day, but only underneath the nose and underneath the eyes, where everything stops inside you, and they can say only one word and then you will do a particular specific action, like what happened to me when they spoke one word and I shot another child. I had to do that to prove my allegiance, and I couldn't stand up that morning. Everything was like that, and the officer got angry because I did not immediately stand up and obey an immediate order, and he just took a knife and slit my throat, and he left me there to bleed to death, while another child that was sleeping next to me was just watching me die. And he just immediately stood up and he said that he'll go fetch the water, and they both left, and that's how I died. And this is still continuing to happen to many children, and that's how they are trained and initiated into becoming the children of war in this world. And we were also cut. You have a mark that is yours, imprinted into the flesh, that was cut with a knife, also on your face. And I didn't feel anything all through those 2 years. I felt nothing. There was nothing inside me. Only sometimes when I would wake up in the evenings and it would feel like I'm coming back from something, and then memories would start coming back from what I did, but it's like I didn't do that. It wasn't me that did it. It was memories from another time, another person. They made children that was with me, and also myself, that was young, 5, 6, 7. The eldest were 9 or 10, because the children are more mobile, and they're able to spy and target easily without being seen or heard. And we did many such training, through such training programs of how to walk, to not be heard, how to crawl, how to hide, how to spy, how to get information. But we were so trained to not have any fear, because you cannot do what we were trained to do if you had any fear inside you, even as a child. So they did some frightening stuff to us to break that barrier of fear inside of us, more than one could perceive the mind to handle, but it does. And then you break and everything stops inside of you, with both the ointment that they put on us, and then you're just empty. There's nothing. And then from the nothingness they make you what they want you to be, and then you do what they want you to do. And this is what is currently happening to children within this world. And most of it is not even known, because these beings that kidnap children and take children and initiate them into becoming children of war are government-sponsored militant groups that work underground. They do have affiliations with governments, and it's because this world has gotten to a stage where it is so completely, entirely out of control that governments will use any and all means to protect themselves. And it's not even about the country or the people in the country, it's about themselves and about their money, protecting their investments within the country. And thus they will sacrifice what is necessary to be sacrificed to ensure the harvest of their investments as money within and as their countries. Alright, my name is Guhat, and that was my experience, how I died, and what happened to me as a child war slave. Thank you.